Hi there, welcome back. I want to do a quick overview of a session, and I'm in the middle of prepping for my next session, so I figured I'd do a quick recording for you. So, this is in the middle of one of the original modules called Keep on the Borderlands. We are in session 6 in the Caves of Chaos. So, we are in the Caves of Chaos, so that's the module. And we are in the Bugbear Lair. At last time, the players ended up through secret doors into the King's Room where they had a battle. And it got very late, so we ended up pausing that battle. We're in the middle of the battle when we return. So I'm in the process of prepping for this session. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to follow this. I'm going to add all the players that are involved in this campaign. And within. So these are the player characters that are in here. I have an asset that I've created. It's also in the encounter, but I'll put it here as well. Basically, once the battle's done, there's a note they can discover. That is a note to the Bugbear Commander from the cult leaders in the Caves of Chaos. So this is going to foretell and give more information about what's going on and why they're there. The other thing I need to do is I need to go through, I'm going to add a bunch of encounters that they can potentially go through during the next session. So these are encounters I've already built. They are the ones that most likely will be gnolls they will be dealing with. And Caves of Minotaur, and lastly maybe the Shun Caves. So those are the encounters that most likely they will be going through. Last time we literally went through 2 sections in the Caves of Chaos, and there's a bunch of them. So I'm thinking this, it could take 3-4 more sessions to get through all the Caves of Chaos. So anyways, these are the encounters that I've already built. Now I've started preparing for the session, and I've started using the AI here. So I have a couple different chats that I've started. One is a chat all about the leader's room. The second are the captives that the bugbears have. So in the leader's room, I really started thinking about what I asked the AI, what might the players find in here? So it listed out maps and plans and communications and artifacts and these different types of things. And I took some of these and I basically created a note from the cult to the commander. And I've since massaged it a couple times and created my own asset from it. And I've put that note in there. The note will be written in a different language, so the players are going to need to figure out how to translate it, and I'll leave it up to them for that. So I've gone through a couple iterations of getting to a note. And then, when they discover this note, they can think about what are other items that they may want to deal with. When they find there's an opposition, there's tension happening between the gnolls, the goblins, the bugbears, and the orcs, and the kobolds. So there's this natural tension happening in the Caves of Chaos between all these evil, organization beasts. So there's different things that I thought about that the players might be able to do. And then I've kind of gone into this dynamic between the gnolls, the goblins, the bugbears, and the orcs, and giving reasons why the players will, can naturally explore the caves in a thought-out way. So basically, in an overview, what I'm thinking about for this next session is, I need to reveal more about what's going on in the caves. And I'm going to do that through storytelling and through meeting, different NPCs and foes. I want to build up the tension between the bugbears, orcs, and gnolls. And I want to, really make a reason why the players they can try to just go through and wipe everyone out, but if they can bridge an alliance, they might be able to navigate this a little bit better. And I'm thinking an alliance maybe with the orcs. I need to prepare for the players to chat with the captives. Right now in the Caves of Chaos, like the content that they've given on these captives, it's very, very generic and very light. So I'm going deeper on those individual captives, who they are, what they know, and what they might give the players. And then I'm going to create a reason why they may want to meet with the orcs, and that'll really come through one of the captives. As far as a strong start, we're in the middle of a battle. So it's going to hit the ground running right from the first minute of the game. And then lastly, rule of cool. I like to, think about what do I want the players to experience. So it's like, wouldn't it be cool if Lutherian was able to use more of her psionics and learn also that there's a null enchanter that has some psionic powers? And then for Lisa, I'd like to have her, solve some puzzles or traps. And then if Alaric was able to help negotiate the treaty with the orcs, or maybe translate some of the papers that they find. So in planning my next session, this is kind of the process. I use the AI to think through. So for example, here's the Bugbear captives, and I have a whole story for them. So I'll just save this. And then I just kind of go through and build this out. I've built out each encounter. I have everything on each of them ready to roll. And then this is how I prepare for my next session. I'll pick a date, next Friday, and, I'll save it. So now I'm scheduled and ready to roll. Hopefully that's helpful. Thank you.